Rand Paul, the voice of reason. Because he's right, we don't have any business going in and occupying yet another country where many Americans, thousands of lives will be lost. Because I did the math and the numbers are insane. First, per Trump's plan, we're going to send in possibly U.S. troops to occupy Gaza in order to relocate 2 million Palestinians. It is possible to do this, but it is a massive undertaking. Let's take a historical example, Fallujah, where the U.S. sent in 10,000 troops to fight 3,000 to 4,000 insurgents in a city with a civilian population of about 250,000 people. This took about 6 weeks with 100 plus U.S. service members dying and another 600 plus wounded, which is about a 1% casualty rate of just death and, obviously 6 to 7% of troops injured. Now, if we compare it to Gaza, it has 7 times the civilian population and 10x the number of military insurgent fighters, aka Hamas. So in order to do this mission, we'd probably need to deploy at least 100,000 U.S. troops to Gaza, possibly more, because we're not just dealing with fighting insurgents, we're now relocating people as well. And from what I understand, the combat situation in Gaza would be much more complicated than what we experienced in Fallujah. So if we take a 1% casualty rate, that's 1,000 troops lost. But let's say the number is higher, 5%, 6%. We're talking about 5,000 to 6,000 American troops dying in Gaza. I sort of get the difficulty of the situation. There's really no good option. And maybe this would be preferable to the carpet bombing that we've seen in the last year and a half. But we're talking thousands of Americans dead in order to help Israel ethnically cleanse its population. That is to say, none of this is ideal. I'm obviously not a military expert, so at this point, I welcome the input of the pros.